Hi, everybody. Again, this is Dr. Deborah with the How to Love movement. I'm starting something, guys, because I know this is what the world needs now is to know how to love. That's what I say. Okay, it's the song that I'm writing. So one of the last times I talked about both then, and I talked about it twice. And the reason why I keep talking about it is because I don't think I think we're so used to being right. We're so used to being right, making other people wrong, excuse me, that we can't get on the same page. And one of the reasons why I think we are not as what's the word for it? It's the word compassionate and sensitive to the other person's opinion is because well, of course, we want to be right and we want to be the one who has the answer and so forth. A couple of things I think are missing here. One thing is the context. I think if people understood more of what is happening with the other person, that requires listening, we'll get to that, then they will be a little bit softer in their own take on the matter, on their belief about the matter. Because it's really most of the time it's just your opinion about how you think things are or things should go or would have gone had you been involved or had your way. But then it's also about the context or the surrounding incidents, the surrounding circumstances related to the other person's opinion. In other words, why they believe what they believe, why they think what they think. I think I shared with you in one of my introductory videos that I'm a family therapist, and all of these ideas are coming out of what I learned as a family therapist. And while it's a trade, more or less trade secret, if you will, I think it's the kind of understanding we have about how to be in a relationship that should not be a secret. Excuse me. It should not be something that we keep from people. And I guess because I am a person of faith, a person who is very, I'm in love with you. Love with you. Okay, I'm in love with humans and all of everything that has to do with being a human being. And so if I could add something that I think would make the human experience better, then I want to do that. So that's what I'm doing. So context, basically circumstances. So when you start arguing with somebody, disagreeing, stop talking for a minute and ask them to explain to you how it is that they think whatever they think, or they concluded what they concluded, and listen to their reasons. Um, it could be anything from I don't know. That's the way I always thought. That's what we did in my family. To I had this really horrible experience, and ever since that, I've been thinking this way. So it's so many different things. And now ask yourself. I'm always asking questions. If you if someone told you that they had some kind of traumatic experience when they were 5 or 3 or 2 and they remembered and they shared that with you and they said, this is why I say XYZ, would that soften, would that change at all your response to their comments or beliefs or ideas? Would it? And I imagine, because I believe in you, I believe in you and me, I believe in you, I imagine that it would. And if it doesn't, I would ask you, tell me how it is that that didn't change or soften your idea, because then now you're telling me the context of your ideas. And then I was like, okay, that makes sense. How you wouldn't buy that. You don't trust people with small eyes for good reason. You don't trust people who are a person, of faith or not for good reasons. So when you reason people's ideas, then you find a different way to disagree. You find a different way to hear them. Then what we have then is not a failure to communicate. Then what we have is two people making sense of each other's ideas, and the complexities around those things changes the relationship dramatically. That's my Pollyanna perception of what's happening when you disagree and when you have disruptive relationships. Let's think about what the circumstances are, and let's see what difference that make. Until next time, it's been Dr. Deborah in I'm here to teach you how to love.